耶！
I'm heading down.
I've spent a lifetime trying to uncover the secrets of this world. Where the machines came from. How the old ones achieved such marvels only to fall into silence and death. A lifetime of failure. As year by year, decade after decade, I hit walls I could not break, doors I could never breach. Until a Nora huntress marched out of the savage east. And voila, for her, all the deepest secrets of the earth were laid bare. I suspect you'll have an easier time with this door than I did years ago.
Hold for identiscan. Genetic profile confirmed. Entry authorized. Malfunction. 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 Malfunction.
You don't hear me laughing.
Shut up. Hey! Elizabeth Stovak here! Requesting access!
Access request acknowledged. Root command functions available. Do you wish to proceed?
I do! Get me through this door!
Analyzing. Primary access inoperable due to mechanical failure. Emergency venting procedure likely to circumvent blockage. Do you wish to proceed?
Yes.
Emergency venting authorized.
I underestimated. See, by now,
Everything.
that will draw attention. We won't have this place to ourselves for long now.
We? Last I checked, I was the one risking my life down here.
Yes, fine. Now will you please get moving? There's so much to learn in less time than I'd hoped.
Welcome to Project Zero
灵之曙光计划。
Zero Dawn. We found it.
Are you really so surprised?
Facility diagnostics detect multiple failures. Attempting repair.
So, what was this room?
An entrance hall, perhaps. Have a look around.
有一起。
Please take a seat and wait for your name to be called. A selection of beverages and snacks are available.
A smaller room.
这也是接待室，这也是开着的。
Proceed into viewing room 1 for an important message regarding the purpose of your visit.
What was this place?
A holographic theater.
CD01 data intact. Initiating playback.
Welcome to Project Zero Dawn. I am General Harris, Chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff of the United States of America. I'm sure you've heard the rumors that Zero Dawn is a top-secret super weapons program, the technological miracle that will save us from the Pharaoh Plague, if Operation Enduring Victory can hold off the robots long enough. The reason I'm sure you've heard the rumors is that I'm the one who spread them, and they are all lies. Zero Dawn is not a super weapons program, and it will not save us. Nothing will save us. And here's why. By the time the glitch was noticed, it was already too late. Nothing could stop the Pharaoh Plague. Nothing can. Its robots will continue to replicate and devour the biosphere. Life on Earth will be destroyed. Our planet reduced to a barren sphere. Global extinction is inevitable. No matter how many we kill, the robots just keep exponentially making more. If we had their deactivation codes, we could shut them all down, the entire swarm. But since their cryptographic protocols use polyphasic entangled waveforms, cracking a code set would take half a century.
跟比特币有点像啊。
We've got 16 months. Not exactly what you'd call a survival option. The destruction of a biosphere is not the sort of apocalypse you can wait out in a fallout shelter or a space station. There will be no Earth left to reclaim. Just a lifeless, toxic rock with several million Pharaoh robots on it, hibernating, waiting for something to eat. This is the horrible truth behind the lies of Operation Enduring Victory. My lies. Lies designed to inspire millions of innocents to sacrifice themselves in battle. Why? One reason. To buy time for you and the work you will do here. Zero Day. The day that life on Earth ceases to exist is coming fast. It cannot be stopped. The hope of Zero Dawn is that something new might come after. But I will leave it to Elizabeth Sobek to shine that thin ray of light into the darkness. Harris, out.
It doesn't make sense. Life on Earth didn't cease to exist.
He said it.
在哪里？在哪里？这个吗？不是。
Could not be stopped.
But it was. Somehow Elizabeth saved us. I've got to keep looking. Find out how she did it.
存档。
Castros. They got in. Through the vents.
Let nothing stop you from learning the truth.
Spread out! If it moves, kill it!
What is this place? Tomb?
"可以爬上去耶。 这里过不去。哎，这里过不去。
Don't let him sneak up! Blood! May this crush the enemy! To destroy... Bleed before the sun.
这要怎么打？
We're too close to the trap printed to stop us now. The data points, what do they contain?
嗯，这里进不去。这里有什么？这里好多终端啊！这上面到底是什么？我先来看这里，面试。
It is accurate, yes. So these mechanical monstrosities, they don't just kill people, they feed off them. Not just people, all organic matter. Every living thing dissolved into nutrients. Millennia of evolution liquefied. The miracle of life reduced to bloody biofuel. In a word, yes. Who did this? Pharaoh? That arsehole. Is he here? No, Doctor. Please, tell him Tom Pate wants a word. Now, get off! Get off! Please!
Hey, get
Pharaoh in here!
Want to discuss? So, Mama, she was right.
Pardon?
My mother, she took her Bible real serious. Not just Texas Bible serious, Pentecostal serious. Favorite chapter? Revelations. Now, I didn't always understand her on account of all that speaking in tongues and such, but when she did use her words, it was always end times this and the lake of fire that on kind of sinful lifestyles. Speaking of which, mind if I smoke?
A tobacco cigarette.
Sorry, darling. My taste run classic. Compliments to your team tracked me down. Been a price on my head 18 months now. Sterling Malky was me, don't mind admitting. Did plenty of snakesters chasing the bounty too. But I kept the zigging to their zag. How'd you finger me?
I believe Dr. Sobek listed you as an alpha candidate. Priority snatch and grab.
Always suspected she had a little thing for me. Hey, I don't suppose you got real coffee in this place. You know, blood coffee, conflict cappuccinos. Mr. Tate, I'm clearing you to proceed. Just go.
我留下来都是一些病。
You previously worked for Faro Automated Systems.
On the giant line self-replication routines. I came here thinking this was a rendition. When your people took me, I thought, about time. I've been trying to swallow the guilt every day since.
Would you like to take a moment?
No. I really hoped Zero Dawn was a way to undo it all. My work. And I'm sorry to say I was ever proud of it, but Ted could really sell a concept, and in the labs, in the light of creation, that first test run, when you saw they understood their own structures, could rebuild themselves from memory and light, there were no limits. God, there were no limits. Look, let's cut the mystery. You're building a colony ship. It's obvious. And it's not gonna fly. I mean, literally. Remember the Odyssey? That multinational heap of space junk that's been in graveyard orbit since 57? That went nowhere real slow. And you have to get somewhere real fast. Do you have any idea the immensity of the challenge to prep a new colony ship in time?
To be clear, I'm not a worker on the project.
Do you even understand how few people it could save? The whole generation ship concept is not gonna happen. It's the first thing you'd abandon in favor of embryonics. For that kind of storage, we're talking a lot of bulk, a lot of power, a lot of resources. So even if you do it, even if you build it and point it at Sirius X, there's no room for people on that thing, all right?
If you could try to remain calm.
You people are crazy if you think you're getting off this rock. No one's getting off.
Medical.
Miss Suzanne Alpert, environmental scientist. Doctor?
I'm sorry, I wasn't,
Just stating your name. What were you thinking about, Doctor?
Nothing the General said, not really. I was on the Syzygy East Response Team in 2051, just after the second earthquake compromised the reactor. I still dream about it, after all these years. The red zone spreading on the imaging, slowly, so slowly, like a hand opening its fingers.
Your involvement in that event is why you were asked for by name.
Really? That's interesting. Because nothing worked. Nothing could grow there again. It was a catastrophic failure. But the red zone is a blip compared to global-scale biomass reduction. The biosphere and hydrosphere will collapse, render the Earth uninhabitable long before the robots finish us. Enduring victory can't buy time against that. So, you'd better show me what Zero Dawn really is.
I'm sure you now understand the urgency of why we brought you here, Ms. Okilo.
Captain Okilo, are you trying to thank me for not resisting?
I believe we couldn't negotiate a diplomatic solution.
When it came to my country's lithium, it was always a swarm that would be sent to negotiate. Metallurgic International, US Robot Command. The markings changed, but the robots were the same.
You have had considerable experience in human-robot conflict.
Yes, and I've got the prosthetic limbs to show it. Yet I continue to face this horror, even though the challenge was great. Cyber warfare. I thought Zero Dawn would be a Manhattan project to generate the deactivation codes. With the resources I had, I estimated code breaking to be a hopeless endeavor. I was almost looking forward to being proved wrong.
Unfortunately, your estimation was correct.
As your General Hera said. So then, you did not bring me here to commiserate. What is left?
话都讲到一半了，先不要进去，让我再探索一下。那上面呢？这是什么？容器。那上面有什么？有东西。
There is some mistake. I don't understand why I was brought here. Why would you show me these things?
I know that there's already a lot to take in.
In the waiting area, I was seated with a Nobel laureate in biophysics and a monk, I think. He spoke neither English nor
不会说英文和中文
It's very strange. And General Harris? What was he talking about? The robot swarm, the feral plague? I understand it is terrible. But it really cannot be stopped? Why tell us this? There are people in Shanghai, my friends, my family. They have joined Operation Enduring Victory already. It is for nothing? We will all die?
We're going to be able to answer some of these questions.
I just want to know why I am here. It doesn't make sense to me.
You were brought here because of your skill set.
No, that can't be right. I am an art historian. I know Dutch masters, Japanese calligraphy,
一位画家。
What does that matter now?
保存人类的科技存续嘛。这个是什么？发射器。这个发射器在哪里？这好像是底部了。对啊，这里底部。而已。好嘞。全像素，好像没东西了，没了吧？那我要前进。
CD02 data intact. Initiating playback.
Elizabeth Sobek.
You've heard the bad news, and it's all true. The feral plague is devouring the biosphere. Life itself will cease to exist. But does that have to be the end? What if we could give life a future? What if we could build a kind of seed from which, on a dead planet, life could blossom anew? This is the aim, the hope, of Project Zero Dawn. To create a super-intelligent, fully automated terraforming system and bring life back from lifelessness. What would such a system require? At its core, it would need a true AI, fully capable of making the trillions of decisions necessary to reconstitute the biosphere. An immortal guardian, devoted to the reflourishing of life. We call it Gaia. Mother Nature as an AI. But that's just the core of the system. She will need to be surrounded and empowered by a comprehensive suite of subordinate functions. Think of them as extensions of Gaia's mind, each dedicated to a specific purpose. Now, these aren't AIs, but make no mistake, each presents an engineering challenge more profound than anything the human species has ever before attempted. Hardware that preserves and then gestates the billions of seeds and embryos from which life will be reborn. The construction of underground facilities to hold it all. And that's just the start. We don't have to build the entire system. The beauty of a fully automated terraforming system is that it can build itself. Now, over the days to come, you'll learn how all these functions, all these pieces that you'll be working on, fit together. How we'll race the clock to execute our harvest initiatives, write the software, build the tech and the facilities. How we'll lock it down and seal it up before the inevitable occurs. But even more important, you'll know how it doesn't end here. How Gaia will generate those deactivation codes General Harris talked about, and build the transmission arrays to broadcast them, shutting down the Pharaoh robots for good. How Gaia will not just build, but imagine any conceivable robot it needs to do its work across centuries. From detoxifying the Earth's ravaged atmosphere and poisoned seas, to the regreening of the Earth from cryopreserved seed stalks, to rewilding the Earth with animal life. And then, when all that is done, how a new generation of human beings, spawned at cradle facilities around the globe, will partake of Apollo, the vast archive of human knowledge and cultural achievement from which they will learn of us, our world. And most important, how not to repeat our mistakes. It's not an impossible dream. It is within our grasp if we work tirelessly and stop at nothing to achieve it. We can't stop life from ending. But if you will help me, help Gaia, we can give it a future. Join me and help make that future real.
Wow. 星球改造系统，盖亚。
The whole Earth destroyed. But then...
在哪里啊？嘿嘿，晚上好，维特曼。本来是要约更早一点开的啦，但是因为我在玩雾车，我在玩网页游戏啊，雾车啦，迷雾列车好玩。 应该要刷点东西，不然早就开了。无聊怎么会无聊？但我在打游戏怎么会无聊？只是没有人可以，没有什么人可以跟我互动，的确是会有一点。 什么玩列车魔法少女？我看一下哦。你说的魔法少女是那个吗？那个色色的魔法少女。
How did it end up in the wreckage of a Pharaoh robot? Why does it want to kill me? And Apollo, the archive of knowledge, what happened to that?
阿姨阿妹阿小，深夜玩的少女。迷雾列车好玩。你说的魔法少女是这个吗？屁啦！哦，卡懂。那个什么摁他杀小的色色游戏，马鸡嘎咪，马上杀小的，好像是，哦对，马鸡卡咪对啊，哦，然后我知道这一款啊，听说它成本很大。可是因为我玩的游戏实在太多了，该不会我那个游戏音你们听到吧？因为游戏玩太多了，我就只有放着，因为它那个基本上其他游戏我也只是玩登录档而已，也就是每天上去领东西，然后下线。我只有雾车，我比较有在拼啦，拼主线什么。马鸡嘎咪我就只有领登录奖励而已。马猴烧酒。每周必须工作至少80小时，哇靠，好累啊！每周工作80小时也太累了吧？几乎是你醒来就是工作，做完就是睡。也就是说，这个盖亚计划就是把人类全部分散在各自的避难所，然后依照他们的计划，比如说像艺术，就是完成艺术的资料还是什么的，然后依序完整盖亚的 AI 系统。然后剩下的生存者就在各自的生存空间，直到死亡，变成地下人类的意思。有像。一城余生的那个故事背景就是末日啊，核弹末日，世界都被核弹给毁灭了。 啊，这个就不一样，这个就是用机器毁灭世界，然后重生的故事。但我觉得这个内容做成动画也是不错哦。有啊，那个影集，这里还有东西。请选择。哦，哎，这里还有。哦，这里是一个柜台。
Of course I'll do it. To be given the opportunity to rebuild what the damage that I don't feel worthy of it, but I could do it, absolutely.
I want to stress that this was never about your culpability.
It is to me. Dr. Silbeck, Margot, they were smart to get out of Pharaoh when they did, but not one of us took it as a warning sign. They just told ourselves that we're cut out for the BTR cabals. That's better than rapid innovation. Better than competing, better than the next guy, a better killing machine. I think it's just amazing how a century and a half of science fiction did nothing to swerve our species from the path of doom. I'm done with that life. I mean, I will work hard, twice as hard to earn this, but for my family to have a place in Elysium. I never thought that there could be atonement.
If you're still nauseous. No, the inhibitors have kicked in. I can't feel the back of my tongue. I wish I could tell you I'd believe in this. But the damage is too great, too extensive, too complete. With all respect to Dr. Sobek's work at Miriam, no. No, life doesn't always find a way to keep going. Sometimes it never comes back. Like Syzygy East. Like the Congo. Like Timor. Like us. That's our reward? A buried city full of terminal patients waiting out the clock? You grow old together with your loved ones in safety. I don't have loved ones. I suppose I could start a family? I'm afraid not. All inhabitants of Elysium A habitat capable of sustaining a starting base of 2,000 individuals for up to 100 years is a huge challenge. If the population grows instead of diminishes, everyone will be dead inside 30 years. I knew it. I just couldn't bring myself to say the words. I'm sorry. Finish it. Medical euthanasia. I want no part of this. I just want it over.
我是觉得很可惜啊。
Protocols require a 48-hour waiting period, after which...
See to make sure I behave this time?
Security, for your protection. Would you like to discuss how you're feeling?
Sure. I'll tell you. Surprised. No, flabbergasted. Like my old man would say, flabbergasted. That vein pumping in his forehead. I thought you people were just completely underprepared for a spaceflight project. now I can see it's worse. Much worse. Sobek is a total fantasist, and dangerous fantasist.
Sobek. 太早了。
Jesus. I'm sorry we wasted each other's time. I'm ready to leave now.
I'm afraid that's not possible.
Everything you're talking about here isn't possible.
I recommend you read the documents regarding your options.
I've seen enough. I'm getting out of here. What are you? You don't... Get your hands off me!
直接监禁起来，耶！这里死了多少人？这里是医疗室，所以这里死了多少人？这是什么？这是什么？搁浅的手铐。为什么我要捡了一个来这边特地捡一个手铐？这里应该是大体吧，就是尸体啊，大体啊。这是什么？这里还有这里是哪里？这里是尸体吗？这里有个洞，看不到上面。看起来是安乐死装置。怎么看都是安乐死装置。啊，这里。从那边过来，喵喵喵！酷酷的事，是不是？这时候呢，就要先去厕所。下下，到底有多酷？让我们看一下。
Intruder, get her!
干，傻小。
Don't die now.
干你娘！多少人？酷你妈的酷！这么酷的事，所谓的这么酷的事是指这个吗？冲啊！
You provoked the sun's ray.
应该换一件。Just fuck you.
No space.
妈的，硬要在这个载区放这个敌人，还是3个，超硬。怎么到深夜人就突然变多了？我是从这里进来的。好，我可以用火箭把，不行啊，那么窄。先有一个钉。
It out with them what the point of Artemis was. I made it clear I wasn't on board for a global zoo. We haven't exactly proved ourselves to be great custodians in the past few thousand years. So the idea of a reconstituted biosphere, well, it's horrifying, isn't it? A complete horror show. We have no right to take a best guess at this stuff. But the alternative? Nothingness. For there to have been all this and then nothing. And with Charles Ronson running the show, I respect him. He's got a passion to him. He's hot-blooded. So I said I'll do it. I'll put my all into this, literally. When the project is done, I'll take the medical option, thank you. The counsellor said I might change my mind. I told him that he didn't know me very well then. For life's sake, I'll do the dirty work. But I want no part of this pathetic, attenuated future on offer. I'm an outdoors man. Never do like the feel of solid-state lighting on my skin. And a wee bit of claustrophobe anyway.
Zero Dawn. He is art in a way. An expression on the grand
这个要是可以快转就好。
There is so much unfairness. Why was I chosen? Was it decided by committee? By algorithm? My family will be saved because I happen to graduate in art history? Is this right?
Dr. Soubet? Christina Soubet?
Yes. I met a man, another historian. His fields are Bauhaus and the New Materialists. But he once attended one of my talks. Another unfair chance. Of all the many people in that auditorium, and we should both be here now. And yet, I feel more accepting of my fate. No, it is not fair, not at all. But for the sake of my family, for the sake of art. Art is alive. It must be able to speak from beyond history and echo in the future, not perish into oblivion. This opportunity.
哦，看起来是个艺术狂人。
Can't kill anymore.
Now, those lame FBI blackheads at Mockingbird back in the day, I enjoyed schooling them. But maybe I went in too hard on this poor counselor. She was cute, and just going down a checklist after all. Couldn't expect her to see how ridiculous Zero D's ambitions are. God's own budget thrown at a kid playing with a hologram sculptor? Palms up on me. I'm just calling it like it is. Hey, look, Mom, I'm making nature. Now, if nature is so important, why not let nature take its course? Extinction? That's natural. Zero Dawn? Oh man, that ain't. Heck, it's so unnatural to be called an abomination back home, and you know it. That's why you're hiding it. Meanwhile, my little honey, the counsel, she's munching the inside of her cheek. Bad habit. She chewed one of her nails, too, just one. And every day was a little sleepy. Saw her quota slipping away. Said, I assume you intend to decline the assignment, Mr. Tate.
听起来好色。
You kidding me? 18 months hard labor in exchange for 30 years lounging around Lyceum watching porn? Sign me up.
这个很靠背，这个。辛苦18个月，后来的是30年无所事事看了一片。看30年的 A 片，我会笑死。如果辛苦了18个月，可以玩30年的游戏，我也差不多。我当然加入啊！18个月看，然后看30年的 A 片，我应该也是 OK 。好，拿到什么了？不过是个垃圾。干！啥想？为什么？哦。先听这个。
Hey, I'm done with Brett's incompetence, okay? Somehow, he managed to install an emitter node backwards. Everything's in reverse. I don't get paid to clean up Brett's messes. If you want it fixed, send him up to storage for a new emitter, not me. Parker out.
还不逃跑。
Hey, I'm done with Brett's incompetence, okay? Somehow, he managed to install an emitter.
真的是烤爆哎。
Keep that for later.
好。有个门。2个。楼上有什么？这个是什么？21世纪发射器，可是我没办法去碰。碰到。什么意思？所以要先从这里开的意思。what？ 哦，靠背这有写了。他说方向相反。是吗？是这样吗？不对吧？先照指示操作一次呢。左上，左一下。有。有。
I should check the door nearby.
然后嘞？以动画的话，大概是2集的内容。那里是物资吧？楼梯哦，要上去是不是？这里有什么？奇怪。这里只是过来拿物资而已嘛。一个发射器什么意思？我是他妈卡住了还是怎样？然后嘞？然后嘞？哦，靠北啊，在这里。原来如此。上左下右。然后，上左下右上。然后他说打乱是不是
？Hey, I'm done with Brett's incompetence, okay? Somehow, he managed to install an H-emitter node backwards. Everything's in reverse. I don't get paid to clean up Brett's messes. If you want it fixed, send him up to storage for a new emitter, not me. Parker out.
哎，不对吗？嗯，完了，我卡住了。他不是说全颠倒吗？啊，难道是上下颠倒？下左上右，这边要右，然后哎，好了。
Now to see what lies beyond it.
哪里啊？开了，傻小，怎么会有人
Eclipse. They're here.
Avoid contact.
Lines look good.
Gaia. It's up there. Second floor.
Can you reach it?
So much for avoiding contact.
然后呢？杀死！有多少人？无法攻击。
To me, brothers.
干！干，我是觉得场地有点小呢。闪屁哦！冲闪！隔山大牛，干！这里是哪里 ？Oh my god！ 干你老师
！Show no mercy！
色批哦！操你妈！
Will reach you wherever you go.
还有， 么这个门锁起来了？这门本来是锁起来的。对，然后门怎么锁起来啊？因为我死过一次，所以才锁起来。没有炸死欸。怪香打法。
You can see them, but I can't see.
出来了。还有3只欸。我操你妈！哎，我卡住了，我卡住了。
Room's clear. For a moment, anyway.
Get
moving. You have to find Gaia.
Full already.
一堆香菇。哇，这个主线好长哦。还是因为我一直听声音的关系，所以才那么长。对，应该是。
Area inaccessible. Elevators non-operational. Stairwells have collapsed.
那上面有什么？亮亮的。尸体。难道这里会有什么酷酷的东西吗？我先看一下还有没有什么漏的。好像没有遗漏什么。你还没洗澡，臭？还是你其实刚下班而已？ 我这是什么鬼东西
Hello, I'm Margot Shen, and this is Hephaestus. As the name might tip you off, this is going to be the subordinate function that Gaia will use to make lots and lots of robots.
大量制造机器人
Except, it's not that simple. So you probably noticed that only about a third of you are robotics engineers. The rest, experts in machine cognition, virtual heuristics, that stuff. Well, that's because we aren't going to be the ones designing and building robots. The last thing we want is to burden Gaia with a bunch of outmoded 21st century designs. A waste of time. Our purpose is to empower Gaia to build the robots. And not just build, imagine.
想象太神了
Any robot she needs for any conceivable purpose, designed and fabricated at a snap of a finger. Hers. Her finger. So, Hephaestus isn't really the forge. It's more like the knowledge of craft and ingenuity of a mastersmith to wield the hammer. Encoded as software. Virtual creativity made real. Gaia's already learning. In simulation, she's doing some very creative things with fractal assembly and animal morphologies. Her designs aren't about to win the Liam Prize anytime soon. But hey, everyone has to start somewhere. So, yes, time to get started. Let's do this.
I don't get it.
Which part? It's a little technical in places.
If Gaia was designed to save life, why would the robots it makes attack people?
Perhaps it loves some forms of life more than others.
The derangement. The machines weren't always so angry.
True. Mostly they were docile until 10, 15 years ago.
For years, Hephaestus has been forcing cauldrons to make aggressive machines. I've seen it myself, in the cauldrons. Stalkers, Ravagers, the Thunderjaw. How could it do that? And why?
Why indeed?
还有模拟结果。从这里过来，还有嘞，应该快结束了吧？启动。
Hello, I'm Margot Shen, and this is Hephaestus. As the name might tip you off, this is going to be the subordinate function that Gaia will use to make lots and lots of robots. Her personal...
I've seen these shapes before. In cauldrons.
But of course, the different places of Gaia's machines.
Wow, 这么大一个，没了吧？应该都看完了吧？哦，这一段真长。 这好像没东西。应该没东西。奇怪，没办法侦测，要绕过去吗？看一下要绕回去。
I think this is it. Elizabeth Sobek's office. But it's sealed off. There's got to be a way inside.
Keep looking.
More eclipse.
Careful now.
真的是一堆敌人呢。长就算了，还塞你一堆敌人。应该不用鸟它吧？
Welcome to Apollo, the collective memory of the human species and the wellspring of knowledge for future generations. I am Samina Ebaju. Until recently, I was director of the International Collective Memory Institute in New Tehran. As a heritage professional, I devoted my career to the preservation of human knowledge, creative endeavor, and cultural achievement. Apollo is, therefore, the ultimate embodiment of a lifelong passion, albeit under the very worst circumstances imaginable. The challenges before us are immense. Specifically, we will have to design and implement 4 major initiatives simultaneously. First, the construction of data repositories in cradle facilities around the world ensuring redundancy. Second, the collection and processing of a projected 180 million discrete data entries, 42 zettabytes of data in Mandarin, English, Spanish, and Arabic. Third, the transferal and encoding of all that data onto DNA encapsulated in synthetic fossils. The only medium capacious and durable enough to safeguard it without degradation for the centuries to come. And last, but not least, the development of the holographic interface and gamified curricula, by which future humans will commune with Apollo, progressively unlocking heuristic learning modules, leveling up their knowledge and skills they will need to take control of the terraforming system. That is the future towards which all of our efforts will be directed. Not just the preservation of the past, but the seed for the flourishing of a new tree of knowledge. Welcome, and let us begin.
怎么炫炮？覆盖型 DNA。 刻在 DNA 里。啊，这个。
All of this lost. The ancients' greatest gift to us.
Greatest? How about the fact we exist at all?
To abide in ignorance is a curse, Aloy. You of all people should know that.
没死。
Still sniffing around. That's right. No one here.
他拿着大枪。最好麻烦。靠背。撤退。 这里好大、啊，这一直绕到底有什么？这有什么？
Dr. Sobek, please archive this testimonial in Apollo. Cross-reference to all mentions of my name and Operation Enduring Victory. My name is General Aaron Harris. From 2060 to 2066, I served as the chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, the highest-ranked officer of the United States Armed Forces. The tenure of my command included strategic planning and oversight of Operation Enduring Victory, a falsehood perpetrated on the civilian populations of the United States and other nations during the last 14 months of life on this planet. Before the Pharaoh Plague, I did my job and did it well. I was bold and decisive, crafty in political maneuvers. It wasn't an accident that I rose to my position and became the commander of the largest mechanized force ever assembled. But to what end? My only lasting achievement was the extinction of life on Earth.
这是一项了不起的成就。
If any, was to delay that extinction by days or weeks, by throwing more death at it. It is my hope that there will be no need for men like me in the world to come. If you are one of the people of that future world listening to this message, please know that I am sorry.
好的不得了。
And I wish you well. Sincerely, Aaron Harris.
这一颗一颗的是什么？散热器吗？啊，做那么大的意义到底在哪里？ 金拍谁？真的。总归一下啊，拍谁啦？我们做错这么多事情。
Welcome to Hades.
嘿，靠背黑帝
Dawn's
斯。
extinction failsafe protocol. The ultimate killer app. Now, I know what you're thinking. The purpose of Gaia is to resurrect life. So why give her a subordinate function, only purpose of which is to wipe out life all over again? I mean, what the? What? Just plumb crazy, ain't it? Well, no, it isn't. Reconstituting a biosphere? That's a tall order. Tax smart as Gaia may be, odds are she won't get it right the first time. I mean, imagine your Gaia 200 years from now and this new biosphere growing, it's all gone wrong. Alkalines are skyrocketing, coniferous forests eroding under the lash of superstorms that would have drowned Noah. It's chaos, a spinning top that won't stop wobbling. Now what are you gonna do? Release phase 1 organisms into that hot mess? Hope their CO2 and methane can balance out what you got started? Hell no. What you're gonna do, Gaia, is step aside while Hades takes over and does what you're just too darn nurturing and life-loving to do, which is burn that misbegotten mess of a biosphere to the ground so Gaia can start over. Okay, not burn, more like reverse terraforming operations and suffocating. But you get the idea. Hades takes the biosphere back to zero. Square one, blank slate. And then, only then, does it hand the steering wheel back to Gaia and say, try again, old girl. And better this time, or we'll have to do this again. That's Hades. It's pretty badass when you think about it. Extinction on demand. Death on speed dial. All for the greater good, of course, but still, kind of metal. So welcome to Hades. Welcome to the void.
Okay, so if that's the original purpose of Hades, why does it want me extinct?
We need more data.
And how does it end up in the wreckage of a Pharaoh Titan, getting worshipped by the Eclipse like some kind of god?
I'm learning as you are, Aloy. Keep searching.
人家说不定在自言自语啊！哇，这真是有个靠谱。
The only way onwards.
Welcome to Eleuthia, the crown and king of Gaia's subordinate functions. For it is by Eleuthia that the human race will continue to exist. I am Patrick Brochard-Klein, the alpha in charge of this program.
每一区都要逛一圈就对了。
Be perfectly clear from the outset. Eleuthia is not a genetic engineering project. Our goal is to preserve the human genome, not alter it. A snapshot of human genetic diversity, literally frozen in time. The genetic quintessence of our species, unmodified. Under my watch, our activities and initiatives will comply with the 2034 clone provisions and the 2048 Rally Accords. Now that may seem a quaint, even trivial concern to you in light of present circumstances, but as one of the authors of the Accords, it is far from trivial to me. The practical challenges before us are staggering in scope and complexity, but not insurmountable. No. Global collation and provisional storage of zygotes, perfection of exogenic technologies, design and perfection of servitors, to provide nurture and inculcation during early child development. All of these program components must and will proceed in tandem
To say nothing of the breakneck construction of cradle facilities at sites around the world. So, si vous êtes prêts, let us begin.
These. What I think they are?
Artificial wounds. Machines to spawn a new generation of human beings.
这里应该没了吧？
Cradle facilities. Elizabeth said a new generation of humans would be spawned inside such places.
She did.
On Mother Mountain. It was one of them?
There's only one way to be sure.
The hatch wouldn't open. Something about a corrupted alpha registry. I need to search Elizabeth's office.
看，这一区超长。也就是说，每一间都要去看一次吗？应该没有吧。看，怎么感觉要战斗了？这是什么？
We benefit from antilopening morphologies, though Capric forms show superior load-bearing capability.
You're a quick study, Gaia.
Dr. Sobek, as I have conducted this comparative analysis of mammalian morphologies, I've gathered extensive data on the quaternary extinction event.
Oh? And your assessment? Gaia?
Logically speaking, the extinction is a natural consequence.
And yet,
I find the loss of megafaunal species unaccountably sad. That they passed forever into oblivion causes me to experience.
干，盖亚是大型动物储欸。
That is difficult to describe. Am I malfunctioning?
No, Gaia, you're not. This is good. It's very good.
It used to hold something. Some component that got removed.
You will undergo a brief period of unconsciousness during relocation to Prime and final statement.
Elizabeth, may
May it speak outside protocol.
When you're back up and running at the new site, we'll bring the subordinate functions online and see where we stand.
Elizabeth, I detect distress. Are you all right?
I'm fine.
I realize that circumstances compel us to launch earlier than we hoped, but all subsystems are operational. The odds stand in our favor.
But what if... God, there's nothing left out there. You can't even survive unless you're wearing an environmental suit. There are billions dead, in fear and agony. What if it was all for nothing?
Elizabeth, extinction was inevitable. Thanks to you, life will have a future.
You really believe that?
I believe in you, Elizabeth. In you, all things.
干话不要讲一半嘛，干你娘的！撬开，先等等，我先搜索。这时候呢，你知道怎么样吗？哦，这里还有，先去厕所。哦，不愧是灵芝曙光的计划。但以动画来说，这可能是有3集的分量。哇，看，我在这边逛了可能有1个小时多了，还没逛完。
Pure logic won't cut it, Ted. To pull this off, Gaia's going to need to have some skin in the game. It has to care.
What if it runs amok? Have we learned nothing from our mistakes?
Your mistakes, I think you mean?
All I'm saying is give it a kill switch.
She was just born, Ted. I'm not gonna put a gun to her head while she's still in the cradle.
You talk like it's a child. What if it becomes a monster?
Elizabeth, may it speak outside protocol?
Of course, Gaia, go on.
I'm sorry to contradict you, but Mr. Farrow's argument is sound. At this point, the development of my psyche is not entirely predictable. To ensure preservation of life, a hardwired override is, I believe, a necessary safeguard.
There. Satisfied, Ted?
Jeez, let's just do what it says.
Oh, 就是把它当一个正常的人类在培育。终于进来了吗？有2个，所以为什么这里面会有这个补给箱啊
I'd have to leave something else behind.
这个是什么？阿提米斯。 不散。通通消失。什么叫防物质隔离啊？
The registry master file.
Intact?
Yeah. No signs of corruption.
Then what are you waiting for? Copy the file.
With this, I can restore the registry of the hatch inside Allmother. Open it. Go inside.
And grasp the secrets within.
Where I was born. Maybe who gave birth to me.
Who? Are you really so naive? There will be no who waiting for you there, Aloy. Whatever birthed you into the world was a what, not a who.
果然是个混蛋。
It's you, Aloy, who are the creation of a machine. But what kind of machine and why? Why were you created?
Eclipse.
You need to get out of there. What you found is too valuable. You're too valuable.
Oh, 好恶心！嘣！哇！盖亚的研究室就这样爆了吗
Still alive. Good. I have a more suitable death in mind for you, child. My entire life, I've always known one thing with prophetic certainty. That I was destined for glory as a great champion of the sun. Even when Geron was murdered, even when Meridian fell, I never doubted my destiny. Until you came along. When I heard that you had survived, a doubt took root in my mind. As sure as the sun rises and falls each day, those I am bade to kill die. And yet I fail. How? Why? With each dig site you attacked, each loyal soldier you killed, this pestering doubt grew. I kept thinking of the moment my knife pierced your throat. One twist, a simple tug of the blade, and you would have bled out. In slaughter, I am a practiced hand. So why hesitate? Why fail my destined purpose?
See that scar on your cheek? You didn't get to finish.
Yes, I remember. He fought well. For a savage.
His name was Rost, and he was a better man than you could ever hope to be.
The better man is the one who doesn't end up with his guts steaming on the ground. No, it wasn't him. I could have finished you before he attacked. But I didn't. This failing troubled my thoughts, haunted every step. It was only when I captured you, down in that place, that I finally glimpsed The sun's design etched at length across the course of events. You were meant to survive that day on the mountain. Meant to interfere at dig sites and kill my men. Conversely, I was meant to capture you. Here. So that you might die as a sacrificial offering to the sun. Everything as it was meant to be. Predestined and preordained.
Some destiny. You're following orders, not some grand cosmic design. You're a puppet, with Hades yanking the strings. A pawn pushed around by larger forces. It'd be laughable if there weren't so much killing involved. Hades is an ancient machine, not the buried shadow of Karja myth. It doesn't care about Meridian. It wants to kill everything and everyone. And you are its dutiful slave.
I serve not the buried shadow, but the sun in shadow. All halves of nature joined to one cause. Shadow to sun, dark to light.
Do you really not hear how ridiculous that sounds? You've gone from serving an insane homicidal Sun King to an insane homicidal machine. You're moving down in the world, not up.
I'll remember those words as I watch you fail to grasp the point. And with certainty of belief,
then enter this cage and put your faith to the test.
The circle has closed. Every element is in its proper. The errant beast, now caged, will serve her true purpose. Speak after you crash the Eclipse network. To rally the forces there and mount an invasion of the sacred land. I would ever Nora kill. I was hoping to catch you there, but
the Nora have no part to play in this.
soon, they'll have no part to play in anything. In any case, I couldn't recall we were thanks to your destruction of the network. Communication over distances is impossible. You not only doomed yourself, but an entire tribe. Your focus. Such a powerful device, isn't it? And yet, so fragile.
哇塞！
So you see, this time, I did not hesitate. The knife has already been twisted.
Faithful, rejoice! Our years in shadow are over. A new dawn trembles on the horizon. A new day, soon to break. And when it does, the false Sun King will be dead, and Holy Meridian ours once more. In this, I have become an instrument of prophecy. All halves of nature joined to one cause. Shadow to sun, light to dark, night to day. Behold! Hold your seats! Can you not see the proof of the sun's blessing before your eyes? How else proud in broad light of day. Were they not approved by the sun and joined to our cause? Many years ago, to consecrate this ritual, the Radiant Turon ordered many faiths crushed beneath the hooves of the behemoth. Mighty is the radiance in the eye of the sun, but it is my mightier still, infused with the power of shadow. Let this one, who schemed and slithered, be the first to die. Let her be the first of thousands!
Holy shit!
My weapons are up on the platform. There's no way out of this door. Maybe I could use the strength against it.